Hi everybody and welcome to Heel Heat. This is our Ring of Honor show for the week. My name is George Coles. This is my tag team partner Crash Holly.
Gary Rhodes, everybody.
And the first thing we're going to go right into the show, we had Kevin Steen, the world champion, came out and did an interview hyping his match versus Jay Lethal at the internet pay-per-view coming up in about a week and a half now?
Yeah, dude cuts an awesome promo. I think this is one of his better promos. Would you agree?
Yeah, and he kind of explained why he sort of helped Jay Lethal last week. His problems with Ring of Honor weren't Ring of Honor, they were Jim Cornette, as so he says in this promo. I thought it was a great promo. It hyped the match coming up very well. It hyped why Steen did a face move when he's obviously the heel of the company.
True. Like I said, the dude is phenomenal.
Is AJ Styles?
Well, he's better than AJ Styles, bro.
But it was a good opening, nice opening promo segment, which led us into our first match, the finals of the Top Prospect Tournament. Tadarius Thomas versus Matt Taven.
I really liked this. A very physical match. Two guys that really
brought it.
Yeah, they really meshed together, and that's the best thing about a match, that you really don't know the two guys that well. I think this was an excellent match. I like the outcome too.
Well, like they said in the interview they did before, Matt Taven's a guy that's been in and out of Ring of Honor for the last 3 years. They've used him at spot shows, and Tadarius Thomas is someone they've been using since last year. I thought this was a great finals for what was really been a great tournament. The other person that stood out to me, the other two guys were ACH and QT Marshall. I thought these four guys are definitely going to be the stars of the coming out of this. It brought out Truth Martini, who's been a commentator for the whole tournament. This time he was at ringside. Early in the match, he tries to trip Matt Taven, so it would seem like he's with Tadarius Thomas. We get to the end, there's a ref bump. He throws his boot in the ring to Tadarius, who doesn't want to use it. Tadarius throws the boot down. Taven ends up using the boot. Then they go for a roll-up. Truth Martini hits Tadarius with the Book of Truth, which gives Matt Taven the win. After the match, Truth comes in with Matt Taven. Basically Matt Taven looks like he's going to walk away. Truth talks him into the air for a couple seconds. They shake hands. Looks like we're going to have a new members in the House of Truth.
I think it'd be perfect for this kid. This kid, I think the only thing the kid was lacking was his speaking ability isn't as great as most guys, and that's what Truth Martini is there for. And I think it'll be a great mixture of his style and Truth speaking ability.
I think he fits right in with Truth Martini. They look like they should be together.
Mm-hmm.
Now, after that first excellent match, we have the second part of our internet pay-per-view main event. Jay Lethal comes out to cut his promo. Basically, he says, "I don't believe Kevin Steen, blah, blah, blah. He's trying to do mind games, blah, blah, blah." Another overly selling. The thing I think that it was a little annoying to me is he went for Cheap Heat at the end of the promo when he said, "I'm going to be a great champion, like Samoa Joe, like CM Punk, like Bryan Danielson," who is Daniel Bryan for those of you that don't know. My opinion, that's great you say that, but why didn't you mention the great champion that's the somewhat general manager right now, Nigel McGuinness, who held the belt for over a year? Just saying. I mean, to me, it seemed like he was just name dropping so he would get a response out of the crowd.
And that's it with the guy. I like Jay Lethal. I liked him back when he was in TNA, when he was Black Machismo too. I think the kid's an ultra talented performer, but he's not in those guys' league, and I don't think he's in Steen's league either. Yeah. That's my opinion on it.
And then after that, we had our main event of the night. I know, just 2 matches on the show. The interview segments took up a little bit, but the 2 matches they gave us were good.
Oh.
We have Bobby the Fish, Kyle O'Reilly Auto Parts, and Roderick Strong versus Michael Elgin and the American Wolves. Now, the reason we said that is because the Briscoe brothers were on the commentary. Mark Briscoe called Bobby the Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Those two guys are great too, and I like them on the commentary. I think that added to the match.
I mean, they're spot on. I think they're the best tag team in the world. Best in the world.
That's together right now.
And what they do. Man, it was a nice match. It highlighted that. I think every person in the match was highlighted pretty well. I think the guys that came off strongest in the match were Fish and O'Reilly, and they're a new team to Ring of Honor, so I do like the aspect of them getting over. I believe they have a match coming up with, on the internet pay-per-view, they have a match with the Briscoes for the World Championships.
Yeah, they won the right to fight them. Another thing you pointed out to me during this match there, as I missed it and we had to rewind it and watch it again, was the suplex that Elgin...
The suplex into the...
say almost like a rock bottom or...
Yeah, the STO.
Yeah.
Suplex into an STO, that's what I was trying to think of. There's too many lettered things.
I know, right?
It was good. I like that. I like that Fish and O'Reilly are using the total elimination.
That was one of the best tag team moves of all time. I mean, they're good at it, but they're not
the Eliminators.
No.
Well,
but they're good. I don't like.
They added a little twist to it with him, coming off the ropes and doing the spin kick.
Yeah, I like that too.
I thought it was good. Fish, O'Reilly, and Strong win. I thought it was a good match. They gave a nice length for a 6-man match. They let you, like I said, they really highlighted all the strong points of everybody involved. I liked the double stomp when they did. Eddie did the double stomp to the back, and then when he fell over, Davey did the double stomp on his stomach. I thought it was a really good match, a really good TV match, a really good show altogether.
I think so far this week, that's the second best TV match we've had.
Exactly. Only behind the main event of Monday Night Raw, but that's
but I'm saying
for a different video.
Yeah, but I say that's how good this match was to me.
It was a good match. Now, overall, out of a 1 to 5, what would you give this show?
I'm going 4. Just because if they would have had another match on there, I like it when they're match heavy, not segment heavy. And the 2 matches were awesome. So I don't want to say, I wouldn't crap on the show for that. And I like the interview segments, but I wish they were a little bit shorter and had an extra match. That's my only qualm with it.
I'll go with a solid 4 on that as well. It was a good show. I like same thing you said. The matches were awesome. The finals of the tournament, the 6-man, the 2 interview segments. They probably could have condensed them and put them both in the ring at the same time.
I think that would have made for better television too.
And then we could have squeezed in another short match, which gets more guys on TV, gets more guys a payday.
Exactly.
Now, before we sign off of this show, if you're going to notice, which hopefully when you're clicking into this, you look at it, we have a new thumbnail for our Ring of Honor show. We have thumbnails for our WWE show, our TNA show, our top 10 shows, and they're all done by a good friend of ours, Warren Rowe at Rowe Web Designs. The guy is he's phenomenal at what he does. He absolutely hits it out of the park every time.
That's what he do.
That's what he does. The stuff he's made for us, he's so good at it that he doesn't even have to ask us what we want, and he gets what's in our brain.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks tremendous every time. We just want to really thank Warren over at Rowe Web Design. We're going to put a link down in the comments down there for you guys to go check Warren out. If you have a website, if you have a YouTube show, if you have anything, if you just need something designed for you, he'll do that.
Dude's the man.
And he'll do it at a reasonable price, and he's good at what he does. He's the best in the world at what he does. That's Y2J.
That's what he do.
But anyway, basically that's all I got to say for the show. Is there anything you need to add?
No, I think it was a great show, man.
I agree. I think, like we both said, I think we both gave it 4 stars. Another good show. Last week I think we gave it was a 2 or 3 star Ring of Honor show. It wasn't that spectacular. No. If I remember correctly.
This made up for the shortcomings.
Yeah. But anyway, that's basically all I got to say. My name is George Coles.
Gary Rhodes.
And this has been Heel Heat.